3 rings for the elven kings under the sky. 7 for the dwarf lords and their halls of stone. 9 rings for mortal men doomed to die. And 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie. 1 ring to rule them all. 1 ring to find them. 1 ring to bring them all. And in the darkness bind them in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie. Cross. Hi there everyone, and thank you for clicking on today's video. I realize I haven't been on for a while. I've had computer issues. Just now got my webcam up and running. Today's video is going to be an unboxing, something I got in the mail yesterday. Very excited to open it. As many of you can tell, I am a huge Lord of the Ring fan. I own the illustrated edition of the all-in-one of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, with colored illustrations by J.R.R. Tolkien, included by Christopher Tolkien. Today's unboxing is going to be a real treasure, something I've had my eye on for quite some time, and I was able to get a discount because of all the shopping I do on Amazon. They gave me a discount. As you can tell, it's going to be an Amazon unboxing of the Alan Lee illustrated editions of The Lord of the Rings. So, without further ado, let's get this open. And it's the 2024 illustrated ones. They were just released in October. I was able to snag a set. They normally retail for about $200. I was able to get mine for about $120. Oh. Inside Amazon's box is a smaller box. Ah. Oh, wow. If only you guys could see what I'm seeing right now. Ooh. There's the box it came in. We'll put that to the side for now. Here's the crowning glory. These are the individual volume sets. Illustrated by brilliant J.R.R. Tolkien, Alan Lee. Here's the description. Sorry about the glare. You guys can pause that at your leisure and read it. And here's the side. Now, originally, Tolkien wanted his books in an all-in-one volume, because he considered his books one whole story, but in 3 parts. His publishers at the time talked him into publishing them in 3 separate books. He always called them volumes, but his publishers called them books. So nowadays it's common to pack everything all in one, so I guess J.R.R. Tolkien in his grave basically gets the last laugh. Now let's get this shrink wrap off. There we go. Okay, now that we have it off, front, side, back, the books, and the J card. Now that it's not in shrink wrap, it should be easier to read. You can pause it and read it at your leisure. Oh, it does feel like cardboard. Cardboard and leather. Oh, wow. Oh, here we have the first book, The Fellowship of the Ring. Nice blue. The front, we have a Black Rider, illustrated by Alan Lee. And on the back, Tolkien's signature. Now, what's different than this book? Ooh, has a nice art piece illustrated by Alan Lee himself. I believe each book comes with one. And, ooh, a map. Ooh. So this is zoomed in map of Middle Earth. You guys can pause and look at the detail in it. Now, what's different from these as opposed to this all-in-one? Whoop. Well, the all-in-one has illustrations by Tolkien himself that Christopher Tolkien went through and picked out some of his father's work. These are illustrated by Alan Lee, a famous Tolkien artist. Ooh. And on the side, you see what looks like rocks and a river, possibly the river Anduin. Red font, red coloring for the headings. Professor Tolkien always wanted the headings in red, but his publishers chose to go cost effective. Flipping through to find some illustrations. Bear with me. Ah, there's a map of the Shire. There's one of Emily's drawings. The chapter headings. Very nice. Looking for any other. Ah, Gandalf talking to Frodo. I like how the chapters are not in Roman numerals. I can actually read those better. Oh, that was just a fellowship. Now to look at the second part, or the second book, The Two Towers. The cover of Helm's Deep, the battle at Helm's Deep, and the back. And I don't think a map comes with this. And a bigger drawing of Helm's Deep. And nope, no map in the back. But we do have the river, and if the camera can zoom in on it, here you have the one ring to rule them all. Lost in the river, undoing. Oh, if you put them together and display them like that, you can get a river undoing. Again, red headings. So, something to note, even though they are separate books, they do continue the numbering from the previous book. Almost like one edition. These were just released this year, and they are a very, very nice piece to have. Oh, and apparently they come with a silver bookmark, a ribbon mark. If I can open the right page. Yeah, that way you don't have to buy your own bookmark. Love it. I have personally been a fan of Tolkien since, I want to say, the age of 6 or 7. my dad would always read me the books. And my dad would always do voices for various characters. And these were before the movies came out. Oh. So now we're moving on to Return of the King, and before we do that, I don't think the camera can pick up the colors, but you have Mount Doom. And now, onward to Return of the King. Back and front. Believe that's Minas Tirith. Yep. And a big illustrated card. And I think at the end of this one, there is a map. Yep, I'm correct. And it is a much more zoomed in map. All in all, this is a real good set. I love it. And the rest of the Undoing. And as before, it continues the numbering from the previous book. Gandalf and Pippin. Again, more illustration. All in all, phenomenal work. So, that'll do it for this review. I do have some other Tolkien material coming, so stay on the lookout. And yeah, catch you guys in the next video. Peace.